This is the OTB Television Network, a service of Capital District Off-Track Betting.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. Over the holiday weekend, we have 23 races to bring you from 8 different racetracks. Kicking it off Sunday afternoon down at Monmouth Park, the Miss Liberty.
Cali 37 acting up. And they're off. Smooth beginning, and Cali 37 sprints right out for the lead. My Sweet Girl matching stride. Speed Seeker makes it 3 across the course, and Angel Vision now joins the fray extreme outside. Isabella Sings is just behind that quartet and is wisely guided in behind them. Sawyer is down at the rail with the white blinkers, has about 5 lengths to make up through the opening furlong. Darling Sky is just outside of her. They're followed by Lady Serena, and the 2 trailers are Seeking Treasure and another 3 back to Miss Atomic Bomb, who's last. They're onto the backstretch in the Miss Liberty Stakes, and it's My Sweet Girl and Speed Seeker 1-2 down the backstretch. Another couple back to Cali 37, who's on hold, and Isabella Sings moves through on the inside to be a joint third. A 3-wide Angel Vision, and down at the rails, Sawyer trying to sneak through an extremely narrow opening. She didn't get through this time, but only 4.5 lengths off the lead. Darling Sky is just outside of her. It's a gap of 3 back to Lady Serena, still followed by Seeking Treasure, and Miss Atomic Bomb is at the back of the pack. My Sweet Girl shrugs off Speed Seeker. It's been a dream trip for Isabella Sings, who's now guided off the rail and coming to challenge My Sweet Girl at the top of the stretch, who's very tough. Just behind them, Sawyer is in third. They're followed by a host of pursuers. Miss Atomic Bomb on the outside. Isabella Sings takes over at the 16th pole under a perfect ride from Paco Lopez. They will score in the Miss Liberty Stakes. Seeking Treasure and Miss Atomic Bomb to complete the trifecta. They were at the back of the pack, and My Sweet Girl finished 4th.
Isabella Sings, the even money favorite for Todd Pletcher and Paco Lopez. They win by a comfortable length and a half, returning $4.20. Seeking Treasure finishes 2nd. Miss Atomic Bomb checks in 3rd. Couple stakes races to bring you from Woodbine over the weekend. On Saturday afternoon, the Eclipse.
The Eclipse Stakes, they're all in, locked up. Off they run, and are you kidding me? And Melmich bounded out in front, Breaking Lucky away very sweetly on the inside. They're the top trio, and are you kidding me? He's going to take a very prominent leading position here. Goes out by a length and a half to Melmich as they work their way down the stretch. Is avoiding the rail a bit, are you kidding me? Up the inside, Breaking Lucky. Then came Florida One, Peyton, and Amis Holidays at the back. Out in front it is Are You Kidding Me? Is going to control terms in the Eclipse Stakes by a length to Melmich, keeping tabs. Up on the outside, Florida One's just ahead away, and on the rails, Breaking Lucky. A length away, second last is Peyton. Amis Holidays at the back, but they're tightly packed up, and they work their way through the opening quarter in 25-2. Are You Kidding Me? Now pressured a bit more. Melmich a neck away second, a length away third, Florida One. A length and a half to Breaking Lucky on the inside. Next to last, Amis Holiday, and on the rails is Peyton. 5 lengths first to last as they head down towards the half mile, and still Are You Kidding Me on top with Melmich. Right behind them, Florida One on the inside, Breaking Lucky. Peyton comes off the rail slightly, and Amis Holiday swinging into gear on the outside. They start to sprint here. Are You Kidding Me? And Melmich by a length. And Florida One can't quite go with them as they move down towards the 5/16. Breaking Lucky's running on well. In behind them is Peyton, and on the outside Amis Holiday, but Melmich and Are You Kidding Me still neck and neck, and they've worn each other like a glove. Are You Kidding Me on the inside, Melmich the outer, and they lock horns. Breaking Lucky's running on after both of them pretty well. Melmich, Are You Kidding Me? 2 in front, and Breaking Lucky a chance to mow them down. The leader is still Are You Kidding Me? In second, Melmich, and here's Breaking Lucky late, but Are You Kidding Me? Has found plenty on the inside, and the Eclipse again. Are You Kidding Me? 2 lengths. Breaking Lucky second, Melmich third, Florida One fourth.
Are You Kidding Me? The 6-5 favorite goes to the front under Alan Garcia. Roger Atfield trains the winner, wins by 2, returning $4.60. Breaking Lucky finishes 2nd, and at 8-5, Melmich finishes 3rd in the Eclipse. On Sunday afternoon, fillies and mares in the Nassau.
All in and locked up. They're off and struck the course, got out really sharply in the Nassau. Away very nicely too is in the centre Moon Rainbow and Fuchetta. And Moon Rainbow has gone to the front. Lexi Luta second. Up the inside, Mississippi Delta has run through to go after this leader. And back in fourth is Fuchetta. They came away by 3 lengths to London Tower, struck the course. In behind runners in the early part is Stormy Victoria. Dinah's Recoleta on the inside. And Uchenna is the trailer. Moon Rainbow carves out the early fraction by 1. Mississippi Delta is second. A neck to Lexi Lou in third. 2 lengths away came Fuchetta. A break of 4 lengths to London Tower. Another 2 lengths away struck the course. Up the inside goes Stormy Victoria. And they're clear as they go off the far turn from Dinah's Recoleta. And the trailer at this point stands them up about 15 lengths. Uchenna. Moon Rainbow out in front. Moon Rainbow by 1. Mississippi Delta is second. They've gone fast. 45 and 1 the half mile. Lexi Lou is hanging in third nicely. 1 away is still Fuchetta, who's closing in. There's 6 in front. Strut the course coming up on the outside. Then London Tower, Stormy Victoria, Dinah's Recoleta, and Uchenna is last. They come down the lane, and it's Mississippi Delta who's gone to the front. Moon Rainbow on the inside, kicking a little bit. Lexi Lou down the center of the track. Mississippi Delta in front of Moon Rainbow. Lexi Lou called on from the back. It struck the course, trying to make up a ton of ground. The leader is still Mississippi Delta. Lexi Lou on the outside. And Lexi Lou, what a marvelous effort here. Lexi Lou's back. She's got the Nassau. Lexi Lou by a length. Mississippi Delta second. Third strut the course, and then Moon Rainbow.
A familiar name for us down in the States, Lexi Lou, with Pat Husbands in the saddle. 12-1, ladies and gentlemen, the 5th choice in the wagering. The Mark Casse trainee returns $26.50. Mississippi Delta finishes second. Strut the Course, the 5-2 second choice, finishes third. Stormy Victoria, the 7-5 favorite, finishes 5th. Out to Chicago Way, Arlington Park, a couple of stakes races to bring you from Saturday afternoon. Up first, the Arlington Matron.
They're off in the Arlington Matron. An awkward start for Brooklyn's Way. Tiz Lately's come charging out. Flip Cup toward the rail. In between horses. Forwardly placed as well is Innovative Idea, Zuby Zuby Zoo, and on the outside, She's Not Here in the four-path as they round the first turn. It's Tiz Lately, the leader. Tiz Lately in front of in between horses, Innovative Idea in the Godolphin Blue, and She's Not Here moving up on the outside, third and near the top as these leaders go to the back of the track. And then Zuby Zuby Zoo just gaining fourth, Flip Cup fifth with the rail. It's a break of 2 more. No Fault of Mine is next and settled by Carlos Marquez Jr. with 6 furlongs to go. Inside No Fault of Mine, Bitty Kitty, then farther back to City of Tricks, who's running second to last, and Brooklyn's Way trails, and back of a quarter in 25 seconds flat. They have 5 furlongs to go. She's Not Here comes up to Tiz Lately, who just leads at the inside for Edgar Perez. Tiz Lately by a half to 3/4. She's Not Here second and close up. Innovative Idea is third with 4 furlongs to go. Flip Cup saving ground. Zuby Zuby Zoo is 6 from the front. Then No Fault of Mine starting her wide bid from Bitty Kitty, City of Tricks, and Brooklyn's Way. Half mile was 49 and 1/5 seconds. They have 3 furlongs to go. She's Not Here has made a move to go for home now for Cisco Torres. It's She's Not Here. Flip Cup now right there at the point of attack. Tiz Lately in the red cap. Bitty Kitty and on the outside. No Fault of Mine now gaining traction. Then Innovative Idea and Brooklyn's Way picking through traffic into the stretch. 3/4 went in 1 minute 13 and 1/5 seconds. Tiz Lately checked hard at the rail. It's Flip Cup. Flip Cup taken on by No Fault of Mine. Then Bitty Kitty, Brooklyn's Way is staying on. They're well inside the final 16th. It's No Fault of Mine and Flip Cup. And a driving finish to the Arlington Matron. Flip Cup has it for Chris Amy. Flip Cup thwarted. No Fault of Mine in the stretch run. Brooklyn's Way was third.
Flip Cup, Chris Amy in the saddle scores the victory. Bill Mott trains. The winner returns $12.20. The 9-5 favorite, No Fault of Mine, finishes second. And the 2-1 second choice, Brooklyn's Way, finishes third in the Arlington Matron. Now time for 3-year-olds in the Arlington Classic.
They're in the game. And They're off. Uncle Jerry and Felton Pocket both were slow to go for Owen Hardy. Cocked and Loaded has come out for the front as they make their way toward the first turn. It's Cocked and Loaded. Right there toward the rail is Two-Step Time. One Mean Man joins the front ranks along with Swagger Jagger as they head toward the first turn. It's Two-Step Time. One Mean Man between horses, and on the outside, Swagger Jagger is third out to the stretch. Saving ground is Surgical Strike at the inside for James Graham, with Cocked and Loaded fifth and following Surgical Strike as these leaders go to the back of the course. And then on the outside comes Call the Colonel. It's a break of two more. Saving ground, It's Not Easy, Being Breezy, joined by Yo Carm, then Felton Pocket from Tequila Joe, and Uncle Jerry has drifted back to last. The opening quarter in 25 and 3/5 seconds. Two-Step Time dictates the stakes field here over this yielding course. Two-Step Time, the leader for Cisco Torres. One Mean Man shadows the leader as they make this backstretch run. Two-Step Time out in front, leading One Mean Man. Right there on the outside is Swagger Jagger, and Surgical Strike has that foothold at the fence up close with 4 furlongs to go. Call the Colonel is fifth. Toward the inside, It's Not Easy, Being Breezy next. Yo Carm is 7 from the leader as they round the far turn. Then toward the inside and behind horses is Felton Pocket, the half mile in 51 and 1/5 seconds. Tequila Joe still has 10 lengths to raise. They come toward the quarter pole. One Mean Man is nosed in front. Swagger Jagger right there. Two-Step Time needs to re-rally. Now Surgical Strike is switched out and is swooping down after 3 quarters in 1 minute 17 and 1/5 seconds. Swagger Jagger short lead. One Mean Man. Surgical Strike charging on the outside. They come down to the final half furlong. Surgical Strike strikes the top. One Mean Man fighting all the way to the finish. Surgical Strike has the edge and the Arlington Classic win. One Mean Man was second. Swagger Jagger third.
James Graham aboard the 8-5 favorite Surgical Strike. The offspring of Red Giant scores the victory over a yielding turf course. Surgical Strike returns $5.40. One Mean Man finishes second. Swagger Jagger finishes third. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, stakes action from Churchill Downs, Lone Star, and Golden Gate.
Come on.
I want sales reports on my desk by Monday.
Whoops. My bad.
Love racing? RTN brings you every live simulcast on your home television, plus live video streaming and race replays on your PC and mobile devices. To order, visit rtn.tv. RTN, a breed apart.
Hey race fans, head down to the all-new Clubhouse Racebook. With live horse racing on more than 250 flat-screen TVs, state-of-the-art wagering terminals, and amazing Vegas-style atmosphere. The Clubhouse Racebook, 711 Central Avenue, Albany.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turning our attention to Saturday afternoon at Churchill Downs, the winning colors.
In the gate. And they're off. Slight bobble for I'm a Looker coming out of the gate. Enchanting Lady out looking for the lead. Wrath of Ruthie with good speed toward the inside. Fioretti is up close. Diva Express between those two. Up the backstretch they go. And Enchanting Lady on the outside up for the lead. Wrath of Ruthie second. Diva Express moves to the outside third. Super Sax fourth in the early going. Fioretti is fifth toward the rail. Spelling again is hustled along second to last. Outside of I'm a Looker, who's at the back. 6 or 7 lengths from top to bottom out of the far turn. 21-1. Enchanting Lady is the leader, and Diva Express is keeping the pressure up. These two round the far turn together. Super Sax is now third on the outside. Wrath of Ruthie fourth down toward the rail. I'm a Looker's winding up fifth and now fourth and surging in between horses. Into third goes she. Spelling again is under the whip with Fioretti. Off the turn, Diva Express has come on to take the lead, but I'm a Looker's coming on the outside. Enchanting Lady's fighting on toward the rail. Back to third now. Furlong to go. Diva Express trying to fend off an oncoming I'm a Looker. Spelling again's getting on track on the far outside very late in the game, though. 100 yards to go. Diva Express and I'm a Looker. I'm a Looker puts a nose in front. Spelling again, final try. Diva Express surges back. Photo! What a stretch drive.
Hard to believe it was 28 years ago since the Lucas trainee won the Kentucky Derby, but now we have a dead heat in her stakes race down at Churchill Downs. Diva Express, ridden by Julian Leperoux. I'm a Looker, ridden by Robbie Alvarado. They dead heat for the victory. Diva Express at 9-2 returns $6 even. I'm a Looker at 9-1 returns $9.40. Spelling again finishes third. Enchanting Lady, the odds-on 4-5 favorite, finishes off the board and 5th. On Memorial Day down in Texas at Lone Star, they ran the Lone Star Park Handicap.
They're off. Off to a very even start. Super Mason is trying for the lead. FJ Uncle Vic on the outside as well. Prominent is Cyrus Alexander, but now up the inside, Shotgun Cowboy is going to be part of that front picture, and Shotgun Cowboy is right behind Super Mason as they race around the turn. Super Mason with the lead by 2.5, and Shotgun Cowboy forwardly placed but not on the lead second. Cyrus Alexander is third. FJ Uncle Vic on the outside fourth. To the rail, it's Rocket Time who settles off the pace here. In between horses is Carve, and then it's tremendously far back to Spider's Alibi. 23:37 for the first quarter as the recent turf course record holder here, Super Mason, is drawn clear by some 6 lengths. Shotgun Cowboy is racing in second, followed to the outside by Cyrus Alexander. He's third, about 6 lengths off the lead with an outside path. Rocket Time saves ground into the far turn. Then Carve, FJ Uncle Vic, Spider's Alibi, the half in 45.90 seconds. Super Mason leads the way here for Lindy Wade. Shotgun Cowboy begins to edge closer. Cyrus Alexander remains glued to his outside. That pair is gaining now on Super Mason. They come to the quarter pole, and Super Mason confronted by Shotgun Cowboy, who's in between runners. Cyrus Alexander up on the outside. Rocket Time fourth, trying to gain from the outside under a left-handed whip. 3/4, 110.24. They're past the furlong pole in the Lone Star Park Handicap. Cyrus Alexander has the lead from Shotgun Cowboy, and Cyrus Alexander is drawing clear to become a graded winner here under Martin Garcia. Cyrus Alexander by 3.5 on the wire to Shotgun Cowboy. Rocket Time was third, and Spider's Alibi fourth.
Cyrus Alexander with Martin Garcia in the saddle, going out for the Jerry Hollendorfer trainee, wins by 2.5. The second choice in the wagering, he turned $6 even, defeating the 7-5 favorite Shotgun Cowboy. Rocket Time finishes third. Also on Memorial Day, but now up to Northern California, Golden Gate Fields, the All-American.
They're off in the All-American. They broke like a line of pros, and Poshsky, for the very moment, gets his head in front. But there is quite the skirmish on for the lead, and Living the Life and Southern Freedom will lead the pack into the first turn. Now trying to draft in behind them is Midnight Bolt to the inside of 2015 winner GG Rider. Outside Nashville has made his way from the outside all the way to the inside, and Eagle Screams takes the other side of that line, going 4 wide just in front of Poshsky, Blue Tone, Star Student to the inside of Tamarindo, and the 2 trailers, the inside 2 runners, Eckersley, and at the very back, Doc's Legacy. Up front, things are very relaxed for Southern Freedom. He's just to the inside of Living the Life and Eagle Scream. They turn up the heat a bit down the backside and now put 2 lengths between themselves and GG Rider to the outside of Outside Nashville and Midnight Bolt. Poshsky still continues very, very wide on the track. He's just drawn clear of Blue Tone to the outside of Star Student. Tamarindo is to the outside of Eckersley, about 7 lengths behind the leader and a length clear of Doc's Legacy. Around the turn, Southern Freedom still leads the way, Living the Life, not giving an inch. Eagle Scream doing the same 3 wide. He's had a very, very wide run at it, and Midnight Bolt begins to move into contention on the outside. Outside Nashville looking for a way through on the inside, and GG Rider is in among those. They pack up around the turn, and they make their way in with Living the Life taking the lead over just narrowly from Southern Freedom. The girls leading the boys down the stretch. She's looking good at this point. She and Drayden Van Dyke are in a duel of themselves with Southern Freedom. Nobody really making up much ground from the back. Living the Life and Southern Freedom noses apart. Southern Freedom just in front. Living the Life gets the job done for the girls. Ahead in front of Southern Freedom and Eckersley in third.
12 runners in here. The co-favorites run first and last, but it is the mare, the 6-year-old mare, who beats the boys. Living the Life. Drayden Van Dyke wins the photo finish as the official second choice in the wagering at 5-2. Living the Life returns $7.20. Southern Freedom finishes third. Southern Freedom finishes second. Eckersley finishes third, and the official 5-2 favorite, Blue Tone, finishes last in Monday's All-American. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, a bevy full of stakes races from Santa Anita.
Come on.
I want sales reports on my desk by Monday.
Whoops. My bad.
Love racing? RTN brings you every live simulcast on your home television, plus live video streaming and race replays on your PC and mobile devices. To order, visit rtn.tv. RTN, a breed apart.
And Frosted is coming with giant strides on the far outside. Here comes Honor Code. Here's the wire. Honor Code looked like he got him in the last stride. American Pharoah has lost the lead at the top of the stretch. Keen Ice has got him. Keen Ice has won the Travers.
Now get all the racing information you need right on your mobile device with Capital OTB's new mobile app. Wager anytime, anywhere, right from your smartphone or tablet. Get up to the minute scratches and race results. Watch our morning TV shows. Check out the Handicappers Report. Find a branch or easy bet location and be up to date on all our latest promotions. It's everything you need to watch, wager, and win right at your fingertips. The new Capital OTB mobile app. Download it free from the iTunes Store or Google Play.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, OTB TV is the Capital Region's choice for the most comprehensive and informative coverage of thoroughbred and harness racing. OTB TV is the only area network delivering a steady viewership, reaching more than 540,000 households throughout the broadcast day and into the evening. Capital OTB's digital presence also plays a tremendous part in getting your message in front of potential customers. With more and more wagering moving to online, CapitalOTB.com can put your message in front of thousands of potential customers 24 hours a day. And with the addition of our new mobile app, new customers will see your message on all their digital devices. To see how affordably you can reach thousands of new customers, contact Capital OTB's Sales and Marketing Department today.
You're unbelievable.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turning our attention to San Diego. We head back to Sunday, May 22nd, day after the Preakness for the Californian.
Racing. Lieutenant Colonel bounces out briskly from the inside stall. El Huerfano is showing some pace. Follow Me Crev likewise, followed by Second Summer on the inside of Point Piper, and Hard Aces trails. Field covered by 5 lengths. Bejarano has a strong hold of Lieutenant Colonel. He's the leader out of the stretch. El Huerfano going up to keep him company. Second Summer and Point Piper sharing third position with 7/8 to go. And the last couple, Hard Aces on the inside of Follow Me Crev. Some 8 lengths now covering the field. To the 3/4 pole, and Lieutenant Colonel narrowly in front of El Huerfano. Point Piper third outside Second Summer. 4 lengths to Follow Me Crev, returning to action following a quarter crack. And last of all is Hard Aces. They're at the 5/8 pole. Lieutenant Colonel ahead from El Huerfano. 2 to Point Piper on the outside of Second Summer. 3 lengths to Follow Me Crev. And last is Hard Aces, third in this race last year before going on to capture the Gold Cup. They're at the half-mile pole in the Californian, and Lieutenant Colonel has moved away from El Huerfano to lead by a length and a quarter. 1 length away to Second Summer, Point Piper. They've been close together the whole way so far. A gap of 3 lengths then to Hard Aces on the inside of Follow Me Crev. They're at the 5/16 and Lieutenant Colonel in charge. On the outside, Point Piper's coming after him, and Second Summer in the hot pink also. In fact, Second Summer ranges up quickly to join Lieutenant Colonel on the turn for home. He's gone straight past Lieutenant Colonel, and at the top of the stretch, a new leader in the Californian. It's Second Summer, kicking 2 in front of Lieutenant Colonel, and from the rear of the field, Hard Ace is starting to come home well. Point Piper flattening out. Second Summer with the lead from Lieutenant Colonel and Hard Aces. Second Summer will win. Second
Mario
Summer
Gutierrez aboard Second Summer. They score the upset victory, returning $20.80. Hard Aces finishes second, and the odds-on favorite at 4-5, Lieutenant Colonel, finishes third in the Californian. Heading up to Saturday afternoon, it was Cal Cup Day at Santa Anita, and up first, Lenny from Malibu.
Gold Rush Day underway, racing in the Lenny from Malibu, and K38 and Ambitious Brew away sharply from Pay the Fine, Old Man Lake, Forest Chatter on the inside. It's K38 just leading Ambitious Brew from Old Man Lake, Pay the Fine, Forest Chatter last, 4 lengths covering them. K38 taken on for the lead by Ambitious Brew. They're 2 lengths on Pay the Fine with Old Man Lake and a couple of lengths to Forest Chatter. Travelling now past the half mile, it's Ambitious Brew getting to the lead by almost a length. K38 second from Pay the Fine. Old Man Lake ahead back on the outside, and Forest Chatter, the 3-5 favourite, is a length and a half off last, and Smith elects to stay near the rail. The leader, Ambitious Brew, 1 length to K38, followed by Pay the Fine, Old Man Lake, and Forest Chatter bringing up the rear. Just over a quarter mile to go. Ambitious Brew 3 parts of a length to K38. Pay the Fine sticks near the inside. Old Man Lake's the widest, and Forest Chatter still last. He hasn't gone for it yet. About 4 lengths to make up, and Ambitious Brew is proving a slippery customer in his 6-year-old debut. He's drawn well clear. Now Forest Chatter beginning to split horses. He's into a share of second, but Ambitious Brew long gone in the Lenny from Malibu. Ambitious Brew beating Forest Chatter easily, with Old Man Lake finishing third.
Ambitious Brew scores the victory as the second choice in the wagering for Marty Jones and Flavian Prat, $6.40. Forest Chatter, the odds-on 3-5 favorite, finishes second, and Long Shot at 25-1, Old Man Lake, finishes third. Now named after one of the most outstanding Cal-bred sprinters ever, one of the greatest performances 30 years ago in the Silver Screen when she beat Snow Chief, the Mel Air.
Cheekaboo made a lunge at the gate. Racing. Enola Gray begins nicely with All Square, followed by Hacktivism, the Spiral Jetta. Then comes Cheekaboo, back with Shy Carmelita. Enola Gray a half length in front of All Square with a length to a 3-wide Hacktivism. The Spiral Jetta fourth and out 4 wide presently. Then comes Shy Carmelita diving to the rail, leaving Cheekaboo a couple of lengths last. Short of 7/8 left to go, and Enola Gray now strides away from All Square, leads a little over 2 lengths. Hacktivism third. Shy Carmelita improving her position on the inside, pulls within 3.5 lengths of the leader, and then the Spiral Jetta and Cheekaboo's back 4 lengths last. It's Enola Gray by a length, rating very kindly onto the back stretch for Bays. All Square in second position, and Hacktivism inches up closer in the 3 path. 2 lengths then to Shy Carmelita, the Spiral Jetta, and Cheekaboo is 4 lengths last. 9 off the leader. Enola Gray along to the half-mile pole in the Melaire, leading All Square and Hacktivism. Shy Carmelita, the Spiral Jetta 5 lengths off the leader, and 3.5 lengths in front of Cheekaboo. At the 3/8 pole, and Enola Gray by a length and a half, doing it well from All Square. Hacktivism, the Spiral Jetta has gone past Shy Carmelita. Cheekaboo still at the tail. To the 5/16 pole, it's Enola Gray a length and a half. The Spiral Jetta ranging up on the extreme outside for a share of second position with All Square. Hacktivism beginning to struggle. It's Enola Gray hand-ridden for home. Leads 2.5 lengths to All Square. The Spiral Jetta wandering a bit wide. Hacktivism, Cheekaboo is next past the 8th pole, and Enola Gray clear by 2.5 lengths. All Square running second, sticking gamely to her guns, but simply can't match the very promising Enola Gray. Takes it by 2 lengths from All Square, and 4 lengths Cheekaboo third, and then the Spiral Jetta fourth.
Enola Gray, trained by Phil D'Amato, the 1-10 shot. No anxious moment, makes every pole, wins by 2 1/4, returns $2.20. Longest shot on the board at nearly 30-1. All Square finishes second. Chicaboo finishes third in the Mel Air. And speaking of the 1986 Silver Screen, up next, the Snow Chief.
Racing. Glory Bound wins the start from the middle gate. Gold Rush Dancer showing plenty of early interest. Tough It Out third, Rallis fourth. The Big Train gets back a clear last. Glory Bound is maintaining a narrow lead from Gold Rush Dancer, who's a touch keen down the stretch the first time. And this top pair racing 4 lengths clear of Tough It Out outside Rallis. Another half dozen lengths to the Big Train. 7/8 to go. And Glory Bound in front 3/4 of a length. Gold Rush Dancer is second. Tough It Out has made up ground on the top 2 through the last furlong. He's now within 2.5 lengths of Glory Bound, swinging around past the 6 furlong marker. Rallis on the inside, a level third, and the maiden, the Big Train, is bobbing along 7 lengths last. Glory Bound is the leader. A length to Gold Rush Dancer at the 5/8 pole, and 2 lengths to Tough It Out, who's followed closely by Rallis, and 6 or 7 lengths to the Big Train. Glory Bound maintains the lead by 3 parts of a length. Gold Rush Dancer second, a length and a half to Tough It Out. Rallis the inside within 3 of the lead, and 8 lengths to the Big Train. A half-mile left to go, and a narrow lead for Glory Bound over Gold Rush Dancer, with Rallis and Tough It Out continuing to share third position. No changes in structure. The Big Train remains a distant last at the 3/8 pole. And Glory Bound ahead. Gold Rush Dancer is moving to him, and a length and a quarter. Tough It Out coming with his run 3 wide. Rallis is waiting just in behind them. He's travelling okay, and 6 lengths to the Big Train at the 3/16. Gold Rush Dancer takes the lead. A neck to Glory Bound on the inside, and Rallis is now getting into the clear as Tough It Out begins to struggle. Gold Rush Dancer just leads Glory Bound. Rallis is finishing determinedly. Gold Rush Dancer with the lead. Rallis is coming at him. Gold Rush Dancer just in front. Photo. Gold Rush Dancer on Gold Rush Day. 1 at a nose, Rallis. Tough It Out, Glory Bound next.
Gold Rush Dancer with Flavien Prat in the saddle. The 3-2 favorite wins the photo finish, returning $5 even. The turf debut for Rallis, who has been now 0 for 6 since winning the Hopeful, is 2-1 on the board, finishes second. And another 2-1 shot, Tough It Out, finishes third in the Snow Chief. Up next, the Tiz Now.
Racing. Runaway Wildcat and IB Mike come out firing from Cougar Country. Just One More Thing. Mighty Brown on the inside. Senator Bob's coming right down the outside into second. Finally got a Bentley, the early trailer, but only 4 lengths covers the group. IB Mike just in front, taken on by Senator Bob. Runaway Wildcat 2 lengths away third from Cougar Country. Mighty Brown. Just One More Thing in the red cap out wide, and finally got a Bentley. Past the half-mile pole, IB Mike and Senator Bob ripping and tearing. 3 lengths in the front from Runaway Wildcat on the inside of Just One More Thing, with a length and a half. Cougar Country. Mighty Brown finally got a Bentley last. 8 lengths covering the field at the 5/16 pole. Not a split inch separating Senator Bob and IB Mike. They're clear at the quarter pole, 2.5 lengths from Just One More Thing, who's travelling strongly. Then comes Runaway Wildcat on the inside. Cougar Country pulling out very deep. Mighty Brown behind them near the rail. At the 8th pole, IB Mike's in front, 2 lengths to Cougar Country and Just One More Thing. And just in behind them, Senator Bob. Runaway Wildcat finally got a Bentley running on. Cougar Country, IB Mike, Just One More Thing. 3-way photo, very close between IB Mike and Cougar Country. Just One More Thing in the middle was third, and finally got a Bentley out wide running on fourth.
Avanti Bello and Rafael Bejarano and Doug O'Neill, they win the photo finish as the second longest shot on the board at 13-1, returns $28.80. Soy Fett finishes second. Boozer finishes third. The 3-2 favorite, Song for John Michael, finishes fourth in the Tiz Now. Up next, named after the first horse disqualified in the Breeders' Cup, the Franz Valentine.
Ready? Racing. Night Delight is away in a hurry. Smooth It showing good speed out of the inside stall. Madame Moose, Bert's Melody figuring prominently in the early going, and Velvet Mosquitoes down the extreme outside. Then Sheer Pleasure, Lily Kai. Smooth It drifting back on the fence and Singing Kitty out wide at the rear. Only 5 lengths covers the bunch. Night Delight with the lead. A length and a half Madame Moose, Bert's Melody. Velvet Mesquite out wide, 4th from Sheer Pleasure, Smooth It. Lily Kai 3 wide, Singing Kitty 4 deep last. Night Delight boots away, leads 3 lengths into the back stretch. From Bert's Melody, Velvet Mesquite and Madame Moose, Sheer Pleasure, Lily Kai and Singing Kitty can't get on the course, still 4 wide and 2.5 lengths to Smooth It. Night Delight on a 4-length lead in the middle stages from Bert's Melody, Velvet Mesquite, followed 4th by Madame Moose at the half-mile pole. Then Sheer Pleasure 1 off the fence from Lily Kai, Singing Kitty can't get in, and 2 lengths to Smooth It, the field covered by 9. Night Delight taking them past the 3/8 pole and the Franz Valentine, a 3-length leader from Bert's Melody, Velvet Mesquite, Singing Kitty running on, followed by Sheer Pleasure. Madame Moose on the inside, Lily Kai still 3 wide, Smooth It whips them in. Past the quarter pole, Night Delight 2.5 to Bert's Melody, Singing Kitty coming home gamely into 3rd. They're followed by Lily Kai and Sheer Pleasure, Velvet Mesquite with an 1/8 left to go. Night Delight clings desperately to a diminishing lead, challenged by Singing Kitty and Bert's Melody, who hit the front together. A 16th left to go. Bert's Melody, Singing Kitty. Bert's Melody on the inside, out finishing Singing Kitty. Bert's Melody pulls away to win it by a length. Lily Kai might have grabbed 3rd and owes to Night Delight.
Bert's Melody, the 9-2 favorite, scores the victory under Bryce Blanc. The offspring of Bertrando returns $5.80. Second choice in the wagering, Singing Kitty finishes 2nd, and Lily Kai finishes 3rd in the Franz Valentine. On Sunday afternoon, 1.25 miles on the turf, the Charles Whittingham.
Racing. Play Hard to Get, Bala Bali off well with Sea Sage and a Red Tie Day. Through the first furlong, a Red Tie Day along the inside, sharing the lead with Bala Bali, and Sea Sage is out wider. And this leading trio clear by about 5 or 6 lengths. Bala Bali not handling the swing into the home stretch at all well. He was proving quite the handful at that point for Pratt. And as they come past the 8th pole the first time, it's Sea Sage just in front of a Red Tie Day. Bala Bali getting balanced to close 3rd. 5 lengths to Patentar running 4th in front of Blingo, and Play Hard to Get to Montego Bay Finnegan's Wake. Royal Albert Hall is 13 lengths off the lead. Quick Casablanca, while cutting back 5 furlongs from his San Juan Capistrano victory, is a clear trailer in the early stages. We're around the first turn to the 6 furlong pole. It's Sea Sage in front by 3/4 of a length to Bala Bali. A Red Tie Day on the inside 3rd. 2.5 lengths to Patentar. He's followed by Blingo. 2 lengths to Montego Bay on the inside of Play Hard to Get. Another couple of lengths to Royal Albert Hall, kept company by Finnegan's Wake. And 6 lengths to Quick Casablanca. They travel the back stretch in the Whittingham, led by Sea Sage from Bala Bali, and on the inside Patentar creeping closer to 3rd. He's on the inside of a Red Tie Day at the half-mile pole. Blingo 5th, Montego Bay 6th in the yellow sleeves and cap. Then Play Hard to Get on the outside of Royal Albert Hall. Finnegan's Wake is 9 off the lead. Quick Casablanca still trailing at the 5/16th. Sea Sage from Bala Bali, 2 to Patentara. Red Tie Day, Montego Bay on the inside as 5th, and they're followed by Royal Albert Hall near the inside from Blingo and Play Hard to Get. Finnegan's Wake, Quick Casablanca. Sea Sage the first for home, leads from Bala Bali. Patentar called upon down the outside. Montego Bay is next. Finnegan's Wake beginning to run on well, but it's Sea Sage giving a strong, bold side in the Charles Whittingham. He's out full of running from Montego Bay and Patentar, and Sea Sage is going to lead most of the way to win. 3 lengths to Patentar. Montego Bay ran 3rd. Bala Bali 4th.
Sea Sage goes to the front under Mike Smith at 11-1, scores the victory. James Cassidy sends out the winner, returning $25 even. At better than 30-1, Patentar finishes 2nd, and at better than 20-1, Montego Bay finishes 3rd. The trifecta comes back 7,600, and with Bala Bali, the 7-5 favorite, finishing 4th, the superfecta comes back better than 42,000. Imagine if you had the trifecta without the super. All right, Monday afternoon, Phillies going 9 furlongs on the turf in the Grade 1 Gamely.
Racing. Illuminant, Fantacola come out well with Dressed to a T. Kerry Bell, Nancy from Nairobi, handy. Wakila, the orange colours as centre field. Nashoba's Gold out very wide. Electrum dropping out last on the fence. Fantacola held together is the leader from Illuminant. No Genuine Speed on with a lap to go. In third position, Nancy from Nairobi, then Dressed to a T. And a 3 wide Nashoba's Gold. A couple of lengths Wakila. She's followed by Kerry Bell. And last of all, working out of the stretch is Electrum. Fantacola in front of Illuminant by 3/4 of a length with 3/4 of a mile to go. Nashoba's Gold is third on the outside of Nancy from Nairobi. 2 lengths Dressed to a T. Wakila 7 lengths off the lead. Kerry Bell and Electrum the last couple. Into the back stretch. And at the 5/8 pole, the lead belongs to Fantacola. She's going to get a very easy time of it up the front, controlling matters by 2 lengths over Illuminant with 2 more lengths Nashoba's Gold. Nancy from Nairobi Dressed to a T, and wider out Wakila. She's into the 3 path. Spots the leader 6 lengths at the half-mile pole. Electrum second last as Kerry Bell drops out to be the trailer. At the end of the back stretch in the game lead, just over 3/8 to run. Fantacola shows the way from Illuminant. Nashoba's Gold, Wakila now coming forward. Goes to a joint third, 3 wide at the 5/16 pole. Nancy from Nairobi trying to get out from a pocket. Kerry Bell circumnavigating the field, has rushed into contention on terms with Wakila at the top of the stretch. And it's Illuminant going past the early leader Fantacola. Wakila struggling. Kerry Bell running a giant race. Nancy from Nairobi and Electrum next. It's Illuminant with the lead at the 16th pole from Kerry Bell. Wakila now hitting her best stride, but Illuminant's in front, and Illuminant wins the game lead by a length to Wakila. Third was Electrum ahead in the front of Kerry Bell.
Illuminant with Flavian Prat in the saddle, who's had a huge weekend. They score the upset victory. The second choice in the wagering turns $12.40. Wakila, who was 1-5 early in the wagering, finishes up at 4-5. Behind the slow pace, can do no better than second. Electrum finishes third in Monday's game lead. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, weekend stakes action from Belmont.
Funding your Capital OTB bet account is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Easy Money. Clearly the fastest and easiest method of depositing funds into your account. Make deposits or withdrawals in just minutes. 2. Green Dot Money Pack. Gives you instant access to your funds. Green Dot Money Packs are available at thousands of retailers nationwide. And 3. MasterCard Visa. Simply click on the link from the funding page, enter your account information, and fund your account. CapitalOTBBet.com. Log on today.
I'm Mark Cassano. Join me Saturday mornings at 10 for Down the Stretch. We'll inform, analyze, and welcome in the biggest names in racing. So join me Saturday mornings at 10 for Down the Stretch, right here on the OTB television network.
There's nothing like the thrill and excitement of horse racing. And now, the new home for all the best racing and all the top tracks is OTB TV Digital Channel 8.2, delivering each day the best racing across the country and around the world. Whether it's Saratoga or Belmont here in New York, Florida's Gulfstream Park, or California's Del Mar and Santa Anita racecourses, no other network brings you the grandeur of horse racing like OTB TV on Digital Channel 8.2.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, OTB TV is the Capital Region's choice for the most comprehensive and informative coverage of thoroughbred and harness racing. OTB TV is the only area network delivering a steady viewership, reaching more than 540,000 households throughout the broadcast day and into the evening. Capital OTB's digital presence also plays a tremendous part in getting your message in front of potential customers. With more and more wagering moving to online, CapitalOTB.com can put your message in front of thousands of potential customers 24 hours a day. And with the addition of our new mobile app, new customers will see your message on all their digital devices. To see how affordably you can reach thousands of new customers, contact Capital OTB's Sales and Marketing Department today.
You're unbelievable.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turning our attention to Belmont Park on Saturday afternoon. They had 3-year-olds on the turf going 7/8 in the Paradise Creek.
They're off in the Paradise Creek. Too Discreet had the best beginning and goes out to the front with John Q. Public away running in second. And then Mighty Mo third on the outside, followed by Conquest Sia and Rappel. And the early trailer is Wicked Wink, who's well out of it here. 7 lengths off the lead, and they appear to be going along at a leisurely pace here up the backstretch. Too Discreet is the leader, now runs off to lead by 2. And John Q. Public is second. That first quarter mile, not fast, 23 seconds flat. Mighty Mo is third on the outside by a length and a half. Rappel takes fourth. Conquest Sia covered up fifth, moving for the far turn. 4.5 lengths off the lead and leading only Wicked Wink. It is Too Discreet and Joel Rosario getting away with an easy opening quarter mile here and passing the half mile around the far turn in 46 seconds flat. The lead is a length and a half, and it's a comfortable lead. On the outside is Mighty Mo running in second. On the rail comes John Q. Public. Rappel circles up on the outside, and they're into the stretch. And Too Discreet turns for home on the lead, now being let loose by Joel Rosario to fend off Mighty Mo, Conquest Sia, and John Q. Public on the inside. Rappel is fifth, and Too Discreet takes off. Too Discreet is going to pull away here and win it in hand by 3 over Conquest Sia. Then came John Q. Public and Mighty Mo, and a final time of 1 minute 20.28 seconds.
Too Discreet scores the victory for Christophe Clement and Joel Rosario. They go to the front. They make every pole, returning $7 even. Conquest Sia finishes second. Longest shot on the board, John Q. Public finishes third. The 3-2 favorite, Mighty Mo, finishes fourth. And then on Memorial Day, they had a New York Breeders' Showcase Day, and up first, the commentator.
They're off in the commentator, and I Love Lulu got left. Slow start for I Love Lulu. Weekend Hideaway had the best beginning and will go out to the early lead. On the inside is Bellamy Way, who's away running in second, and there goes Sue now. Sue took a while to get into gear, but is now moving up on the outside of Weekend Hideaway. Royal Posse and I Love Lulu at the back of the field as they head up the backstretch, and Sue grabs the front on the outside of Weekend Hideaway, who just countered. The two of them stride for stride through a 23 flat opening quarter mile. I Love Lulu has made his way up into third on the outside of Bellamy Way, who's down toward the rail. The trailer is Royal Posse, and they're heading for the far turn. Two of them battle. Weekend Hideaway on the rail and Sue on the outside. Weekend Hideaway has a head in front with a half mile to go, and the half is up in 45-2. So these two motoring right along around the far turn. Opening up 3.5 to I Love Lulu. Royal Posse and Bellamy Way are next, and they make their way around the far turn. Weekend Hideaway the leader. Getting away now as Sue is put to pressure and is losing ground on Weekend Hideaway. And now Weekend Hideaway is opened up to lead by 2.5 as they come to the top of the stretch, 3/4 in 109-3. Weekend Hideaway and Luis Saez to the 8th pole with a 4-length lead. And then it's Sue, I Love Lulu, Royal Posse on the outside, and Bellamy Way down toward the rail. At the 16th pole, Weekend Hideaway's all alone in front. And Weekend Hideaway will win the commentator by about 5 lengths in the end, drifting out through the stretch, but well clear of Royal Posse, then I Love Lulu and Bellamy Way.
And on a muddy sealed racetrack, Weekend Hideaway goes to the front, runs a brilliant mile as the second choice in the wager, returning $9.80 for Phil Serpi and Luis Saez. The 4-5 favorite, Royal Posse, finishes second. I Love Lulu finishes third. Continue on with mile races on the dirt. Now it's time for the Distaffers in the Critical Eye.
They're off in the Critical Eye. And there goes Perfect Freud to grab the early lead with Jules and Rome alongside. These two out to the front together. Sharifa right behind them. Bar of Gold, K-Zone on the far outside. And in between horses, Have You Gone Away? A 5-length gap back to Caramy Away as they head up the backstretch. And then Storied Lady Literata is last. And the quarter was 22-1. It is Perfect Freud and John Velasquez on top by a length and a half up the backstretch from Jules and Rome. Bar of Gold is third on the inside. Have You Gone Away, K-Zone, and Sharifa all right together as they make their way for the far turn. A 7-length gap now back to Caramy Away, and those two trailers, Storied Lady and Literata, far out of the race at this point. The half mile was a blazing 44 4/5 seconds for Perfect Freud. Jules and Rome getting a bit closer now, just a neck back in second. On the rail, Bar of Gold waiting for running room in third. Inside of Have You Gone Away, who will keep her pinned in for now, but there's running room. There's running room here for Bar of Gold. And Junior Alvarado says, let's go. And they take the lead at the top of the stretch. And Have You Gone Away swings up on the outside of her. And now these two are 1-2 as they turn for home. Bar of Gold holding on to the lead. Have You Gone Away's a length and a half behind. In the meanwhile, Literata, who was so far behind, has taken third along the rail. It is Bar of Gold in front with a 16th to go. Have You Gone Away, then Literata and K-Zone coming down to the line. Bar of Gold takes the critical line. Then it was Have You Gone Away, followed by Literata and K-Zone.
And over a muddy sealed racetrack, Bar of Gold scores the victory as the 3-2 favorite, returning $5 even for John Kimmel and Junior Alvarado. Have You Gone Away finishes second. Literata finishes third at 16-1 in the critical eye. Now time for 3-year-olds kicking up the Big Apple Triple in the Mike Lee.
They're off in the Mike Lee. Champion of the Nile goes out to the early lead. There goes Sudden Surprise on the inside, so the two favorites will battle it out early on here. 2.5 lengths ahead of Bust Another, then Cards of Stone on the inside. Lucky Lori is fifth up the backstretch, 6 lengths from the pace-setting pair. And then Mind Your Biscuits on the inside of Vincento, and Tishuk is trailing the field as they zip past that first quarter mile in 22 flat. They race for the far turn, and Sudden Surprise and John Velasquez have a half length on top of Champion of the Nile and Jose Ortiz. And at the half-mile pole, they're 2.5 lengths ahead of Bust Another. It's another 5 to Lucky Lori running in fourth in the far turn. Vincento, Mind Your Biscuits, and Cards of Stone all bunched up there and well clear of Tishuk. Around the turn they go, Champion of the Nile on the outside, and Sudden Surprise, nose to nose in the Mike Lee. Still 3 lengths ahead of Bust Another after a 44 and 4 half mile, and Bust Another's coming up to them now as they turn for home. Champion of the Nile takes the lead. Bust Another trying for the upset on the outside, goes on by. Bust Another and Eric Consell have taken the lead here at 19-1. And they've put away Champion of the Nile. Mind Your Biscuits is third on the far outside, but as they come down to the line, it is going to be Bust Another in an upset over Mind Your Biscuits. Then Champion of the Nile, Tishuk came up to be fourth in a final time of 1 minute 23.94 seconds.
Bust Another, longest shot on the board at nearly 20-1. The offsprings of Bustin' Stones, Eric Consell, over a muddy racetrack. They win by 3+ lengths, returning $41.40. Mind Your Biscuits at nearly 13-1 finishes second, and the 9-5 favorite, Champion of the Nile, checks in third. Over the turf, the Kingston.
Ready for the start. They're off in the Kingston, and off to a perfect beginning. King Crisa broke well, so did McKagan, who grabs the early lead. Iron Power came out running in third, Carafa fourth on the inside, and then comes a Reno, break of another 2 lengths more, and Lubash is racing about 5.5 lengths off the lead early on. Then Not a Cat But a Llama, followed on the inside by Captain Gogan, and the trailer is the gray Tapitation as the field heads up the backstretch here in pursuit of McKagan, who leads them by a length and ran the first quarter in 22 and 3/5 seconds. It is McKagan in the clear, a length and 3/4 to Iron Power running in second. King Crisa third to the outside. Carafa follows King Crisa and races 4 lengths from McKagan. And then Captain Gogan down on the inside. Not a Cat But a Llama. Lubash in between horses, Areno and Tapitation. The half mile was in 44-1. McKagan heads around the far turn in front. The leader by 3/4 of a length. King Crisa moves now on the outside, and between those two, it's Iron Power. Carafa is fourth and beginning to gain ground outside of the leaders. Then a break of another 2.5 back to Captain Gogan. Lubash has work to do. He's about 6 lengths off the lead. Not a Cat But a Llama next, and Tapitation on the outside. They're into the stretch. McKagan, and here's King Crisa. King Crisa takes the lead. Carafa runs at him, and Tapitation is closing. Here's a great streak in the center of the course. Tapitation trying to come and get Carafa and King Crisa. It's Tapitation, Carafa, King Crisa. Tapitation takes the lead. Tapitation takes the Kingston. And the two foes were noses apart on the wire for second. King Krisa and Carafa. Lubash ended up fourth in a final time of 1 minute 35.62 seconds.
The big three were in here, but it's Tapitation scoring the victory from last to first over a yielding turf course. Joel Rosario aboard the co-third choice in the wagering. The offspring of Tapit returns $9.90, followed by King Krisa, followed by Carafa, and followed in fourth by Lubash. Up next, 3-year-old fillies sprinting in the Bowery.
They're off in the Bowery. Super Allison slow to begin. It's Bag of Tricks and Flannery will get you out for the lead together. Wonderment came out running in third. Absolutely is fourth on the outside. After that, Frosty Margarita, followed by Gregorian Gold. Super Allison, who walked out of the gate, is now second last and down on the rail and racing 5 lengths from the front. A little bit hard to control there. The trailer is laying first as the field makes their way for the far turn. And it is Bag of Tricks on top. In front by a length and 3/4 to Flattery will get you running in second. Wonderment is third. Absolutely on the outside goes up in fourth. In behind the leader, Super Allison follows in fifth. Frosty Margarita and Joel Rosario begin to move up. They've got 3.5 lengths to gain. Then it's Gregorian Gold and Lang first, and they're rounding the far turn. And it's Flattery will get you. Bag of Tricks trying to hang in there at the rail, but it's starting to give way. Wonderment is there, absolutely on the far outside. Frosty Margarita and Super Allison, and they're into the stretch, and it's Flattery will get you and absolutely. And the two of them are nose to nose. It is Flattery will get you trying to put away absolutely here. On the rail, Bag of Tricks is next. Then Wonderment and Frosty Margarita on the outside, passing the 16th pole. Flattery will get you and Cornelio Velasquez have the lead. And Flattery will get you scores in the Bowery over absolutely. Then it was Wonderment followed by Frosty Margarita.
Flattery will get you scores by a length as the fourth choice in the wagering for Linda Rice and Cornelio Velasquez. The racetrack was upgraded to good by 5:15 in the afternoon. $9.90 for the winner. Absolutely finishes second. Wonderment finishes third. Bag of Tricks, the 2-to-1 favorite, finishes fifth. And wrapping up the Memorial Day card, the Mount Vernon.
Off in the Mount Vernon. Neck of the Moon had a good start. Miss Matzo-Ball's got early speed too. Isabel comes through an opening on the inside to battle for the front. And alongside her, Invading Humor and Freudian. And now it's these three who take the lead. And Invading Humor will sit back in right in third position early on. Miss Matzo-Ball is fourth on the outside, followed by Mahjong Madness, who's down toward the rail. Lady Creases after that. Then Somersault. Neck of the Moon had a good start, but is a good 9 lengths off the lead. Then Selenite, Old Harbor on the outside, followed by JC Shooting Star. And the trailer up the backstretch is the Teacups. The leader is Freudian. Freudian ran a 22 2/4 and is out there all alone on a 5-length lead, racing for the far turn. Invading Humor on the outside is second. Mahjong Madness is third. Racing into the turn, Miss Matzo-Ball follows in fourth. On the inside comes Selenite. Lady Creases going up 3 wide, 5 lengths off the lead. Also beginning to put in a run is Old Harbor, who's on the far outside as they make their way around the turn. And so they still have to come and get front-running Freudian, who ran a 46 3/2 mile. The lead is down to a length and a half. Invading Humor on the outside, and Mahjong Madness are right behind. And there's running room on the inside for Mahjong Madness, who now comes through that opening on the rail to battle for the front. And in the far outside, Invading Humor is there, trying to fight on as Freudian in between horses. Lady Creases right behind them. Down toward the inside, Selenite, the Teacups is closing on the far outside. Invading Humor to catch, the Teacups is closing in. So too on the far outside is Neck of the Moon, but here's the Teacups. And the Teacups does it in the Mount Vernon. And then it was Invading Humor, Neck of the Moon, and Selenite.
From last to first, Luis Saez aboard the Teacup scores the victory, returning $16 even for Jeremiah Engelhardt over a turf course listed as yielding. Invading Humor finishes second. Neck of the Moon, the 9-to-5 favorite, finishes third in the Mount Vernon. That wraps up this week's edition of HNC. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your stakes action from around the country and join us next time for Horses and Courses.
You're watching OTB TV, a service of Capital Off Track Betting.